The Black Friday sale is now on at futtrading.co.uk. Use code BLACKFRIDAY15 for 15% off all of our plans. It makes it less than £10 a month, even cheaper than that for our longer term plans. We've got people that have made 15, 20, 25 million coins already this year just by sitting there and hammering out trading. Really, really enjoyable for a lot of people. We've got a new World Cup guide that's updated every couple of days for you guys. We've got people that have already made 2 million coins from that just by buying Path to Glory players. It's been absolutely incredible. Thank you to everyone that supports us. But if you want to make millions, you want to join the best Discord community of over 8,000 members, join FUTTrading.co.uk today, support our content, make millions of coins. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another new video with me, Fuzzball40. Thank you to everyone that has been commenting and liking the videos recently. It's made a massive difference. The videos are getting recommended to more and more people. If you could drop a comment and if you can like this video, it makes a massive difference, like I say. So please go ahead and do that. And remember, if you're on the Twitch streams and looking to claim your fuzz coins to win the giveaways each month, that is the time to earn easy coins just by commenting on the video. Simple as that. We'll be live on Twitch at 5:30 PM as well, directly after this video. You have your chance to earn your coins there. We'll be playing the 6 PM game, doing our World Cup buying, which we'll explain in this video for you guys. All that awesome stuff. And if you want all the buying and selling prices to everything, check out the website. It supports the content, but you'll also make millions of coins. We've got people that are making profit from the website in terms of real money selling their coins afterwards. But I want to talk to you guys about basically what you can buy into today, what we expect to see today, what you guys can buy into and how you guys can make profit. Apologies if I sound a bit bunged up. I'm not feeling very well at the moment, so hopefully by later on we're feeling a bit better. So let's get into it. We're going to head to FUTWiz and have a little look at what the promo cards do once they hit Monday and how you can make very easy coins from them. I will be right back. Alright guys, so we're going to start by looking at the players from the, what was this called? Path to the World Cup, I think it was something, was what it was called. Basically, these players here are what we are interested in, more than anything, okay? What has tended to happen this year is on Monday, most promo teams tend to be at their lowest. And the reason for that is, over the weekend, you get the promo supply, loads of promo packs and whatnot, and then you get weekend league rewards, and it holds the prices down. Once that comes to an end, people open less packs up, the hype sort of dies down, and that tends to mean the cards rise. So we'll show you a few cards. We'll start with Luka Modric. Here, 267 at the moment. And if you look at his price graph, down, 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 hits the Monday, gets down to 220. And then from there, it's a gradual increase upwards, upwards, upwards. Once it comes out of packs, it's at 267. So if you bought him at the 220, you sell him at 267, you're making very, very good profit from that card. Very, very nice profit indeed. Look at Jorginho Wijnaldum here, 83,000 coins. Again, his low point was on the Monday at 64, all the way up to 83,000. Really solid, strong profit for that card. Really, really strong, solid profit from him. And Benjamin White, 96,000 coins. Lowest at 77,000. Again, gradually upwards, bit by bit by bit, to sit at 96, 97,000 coins now. So for those of you that have got a half decent budget, it can be a really good way, a really good time to go and buy into these cards. A really, really good time to buy into these cards. The only thing that will make a change to that, the only thing that will differentiate that is it all depends on the content we get tonight, okay? Mondays usually sees upgrade packs come out, and it usually sees potentially some form of casino SBC. They're the two things we tend to get on the Monday, alright? If the content is quiet and the content is dead, the time to buy in is good. Now, some of the cards that I potentially like look of, you've got someone like Adrian Rabiot. We know he's about in and around the same price as what Wijnaldum is at the moment, but in my opinion, this is a infinitely more linkable card. I use this card, it's fantastic, it's a very good card. Again, someone like Rabiot might not necessarily be a bad idea to buy into. It wouldn't surprise me if we saw him at 120 potentially. I don't really like doing price predictions, but I think he's a very, very strong, very solid card. Some people use that Moise Kean card, which looks amazing. To linking him up is not too bad. Dani Alves, again, going to be a right back that a lot of people are using. A lot of people are going to be using this card. And again, he started at 403, a solid downward spiral now. 260 again by tonight. If we get supply, he'll get down a little bit lower and then probably start to rise from that moment onwards. Alphonso Davies, those of you that haven't seen it yet, we've got him in our 84 times 20s. Again, 235. So if you look at Sunday there, 227. He's had a little rise today, but again, I'd expect him to come down. Now, it is going to depend. It is going to depend on the content that we see on the game tonight. If, for example, we get ourselves a repeat of some form of SBC. So let's look at the stuff we've got at the moment. As you can see here, there's the standard stuff. Where is the... trying to find the ones we've got here. So these are all the other ones we've got here. So we've got the random World Cup challenges and stuff like that that no one really cares about. They're irrelevant. What we've seen recently in the long term, we've seen a set of the 89 max overall FUT Hero card. We've seen the FUT Hero or World Cup Hero pack. We've seen a base or mid icon pack. All of those packs will be half decent, especially if they're 2-tiered. If they're a pack that comes out, if they're an SBC that comes out and it's 2 parts to it, that will give some sort of supply as well. Most people do the casino SBCs. For those of you that want to know what a casino SBC is, it's one of those gamble SBCs, a random player from the icon set, a random player from the hero set. If that comes out, then there's 2 packs to it, one of them being like a rare gold pack or something. They're going to get packed, these cards are going to get supplied along with the promo supply, and that's usually enough to see them drop off in value. It's usually enough. Not always, but usually enough. So you should be pretty safe to buy into some of these cards without too much risk. Just be a little bit careful because they're high. What I would look at though, if I were you guys, is the fodder prices right now aren't the lowest they've been. I wouldn't say the lowest they've been. But 84's down at 2.6k again tonight. If they get down lower than that, I'd be buying them. But if we get an SBC that requires like an 84 rated squad, these guys could do quite well. They could do very, very solidly because we've seen them recently get much, much higher than that. If you look at the Di Maria's high of 4.8, he's come back down again to the sort of low we saw sort of mid to late November. He's come back down to that sort of price, for example. These cards here are going to be relatively solid. 85 to dip back down again. They got as high as nearly 10k. If we get an SBC tonight, let's say it's an 83 rated team but requires 285 rated, these will probably go up in value. 86 rated sitting about 13k again. If it's an 86 rated team, you might see some sort of rise in them. But the other thing you can do is play about with the cards that are in the pack, okay? So let's say it is the 89 rated, they re-release the 89 rated Max World Cup Hero, for example. As you'll see with some of these SBCs, we see they're dip, and then what happens is when those SBCs come out and we know they're coming, panic sets in, people worry and whatnot, they sell their cards off, and it's usually a good time to buy into some of these cards. Now I know not all of you guys have got 300k to sink into a queue, but most of the cards, most of these sort of World Cup heroes follow similar trends. We'll have a look at Tim Cahill and see what he's doing. Although he's 87,000 coins right now, if you actually look at him, he's dipped off basically and then risen up quite nicely since then. Again, so we know there's a demand for him. Someone like Tim Cahill, again, wouldn't be the worst buy for you guys. He's obviously gone up with the MLS content we've had. We've had Bale come into packs, which has seen him go up in value. But we see there's a demand for him now. So someone like Cahill could be a half-decent shout if we get that pack tonight. My bet, it wouldn't surprise me if we got an icon pack tonight, a base or mid, and they are the best to buy into. Icons tend to get really heavily hit before bouncing back. Shevchenko early in the year was one that I like the look of, and I worked with him massively because he was so good to buy at. His mid now at 71k isn't going to be the best idea in the world, realistically, but this sort of usable, strong sort of card without being too much risk, they're really very solid buys to buy into. Shevchenko himself wouldn't be someone I'd buy. There is a chance we see a World Cup icons pack, like one of those packs to guarantee yourself a world icon. People are talking about it. I don't think it will come, personally. I think the most likely scenario is we will see that pack, but not until the end of the promo. I don't think we'll see one before that, but you never know. You do never know with EA. There's always a chance that they drop something like that just to try and rinse the clubs out. It's just something they've always done. The FUT Heroes pack, when it first came out, the guaranteed one, they put the FUT Heroes in those packs that weren't even released yet for you guys that pre-ordered early. And so I wouldn't be too against the fact that there's potentially some way that they go, right, you know what, we'll throw that in there. I just can't see it. I just don't think it's very likely. Personally, anyway, I just don't think it's very likely. So they're the sort of plays that you guys want to think about making in the next sort of 24 hours. For me personally, I'm probably going to be looking at the World Cup Stories cards. I think they're the ones that are probably going to see most of the rise. I think we've seen them do that up until now. I've got 3 million coins. I might sink a couple of million into them and see what happens, just monitor their prices. It all comes down to whether it's busy or quiet content. If it's busy content, then they'll hold down lower for a little bit. If it's quieter content, they'll tend to rise. That's how it's gone so far in the game this year. It's pretty consistent. Fodder can be a decent buy, but for those of you that don't really want to risk too many coins, working with the cards in packs is always a solid bet. If you look at someone like Shevchenko, let's have a look at Baggio mid. I don't know what he's selling for at the moment. Someone like a Baggio mid card, it's his 91. So he's 201, for example. We've seen him up at like 320s, dips off here to 232, back up to 255. If you get a, give or take, a 25% drop off, so if he gets down to that sort of give or take 150, 160 mark, it's a guaranteed buy. You can't really go wrong. But even at sort of 160, 170, 175, you're probably still going to do quite well from these cards. You don't really have too much risk involved at all. That's what I'd be looking at if I were you guys. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Like I say, please do comment on the video. It makes a massive difference to the channel. You'll never understand the difference it makes. The more comments, the better. Check me out on Twitch after this video. We'll be live, banging out all the content and seeing what happens. But for now, I'm out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.